Am I insane? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm crazy, simply because I've heard the voices and battled the godless things in the woods. But I must be crazy to believe. It all started with that damn book, the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Roughly translated, the Book of the Dead. Inked in human blood and bound in flesh, the book contained bizarre burial rites, prophecies, and demon resurrection passages. Professor Raymond Noby unearthed the book and brought it to this remote cabin where he translated. He awoke something dark in the woods, something evil. It got the professor. Then, it came for me. It got into my hand and it went bad. So I lopped it off at the wrist. The professor's daughter, Annie, helped me fight the evil. Using the book, we opened up a vortex to send the evil back. It worked. Big time. The girl died and I got a first-class ticket to the 12th century. I led a war against an army of Deadites and used the book to get back home. Back to Dearborn. Even got my old job back. Not to mention, I met a great gal. Jenny, assistant manager, arts and crafts. We were the perfect match. But then, the nightmares came. For years, they haunted me, even when I was awake. Jenny thought I was crazy, but she agreed to help. We decided to go back to the cabin, back to where it all started. She said it would be good to face my fears. Big mistake.
Big mistake. All right. So that was just the short film before Evil Dead.
Press the friggin' start button, would ya?
That's great. Yeah, let's just dive right in. Let's try to get through some stuff before audio issues happen or something. Let's make it as easy as possible if that's...
Come get some, come get some, come get some, come get some.
Alright, let's see.
Let's go.
Let's go.
At first, everything looked the same, like nothing ever happened. I wondered if all of it had just been a bad dream. Boy, was I wrong. Whoa! Oh. Oh no, not again. Damn it,
It's like a cartoon version of Evil Dead.
Sobar. Gata. Nos gata. Jenny. Max. Oh, this can't be happening. Not again.
Oh, yeah, it's happening. It's happening in a big way. Now, if you'll excuse me, duty calls.
What? Work shed. Groovy.
It doesn't really even look like Bruce Campbell.
Jenny's out there somewhere, alive. I can feel it. If I can find the pages from the Necronomicon, I might be able to send the evil back and undo this whole mess once and for all.
Well, let's give it a shot. Okay. Alright. Okay, so yeah. I gotta remember these controls because they're pretty much garbage.
Come get some. Let's go.
Oh wow, okay, so B turns off your chainsaw, but you have to turn it on with the trigger, and that uses gas. Oh shit, oh shit, I'm choking. Nah.
Come get some.
I don't know what that is. I don't know how to pick it up.
Let's go. Yo, come get some.
Pressed every button. Oh good, the audio's good. Well, let's see if it holds out, because I don't know if it will. And I'm just going to play for a good while until it stops or until I get bored. What's my ranking of Evil Dead? Oof, that's tough. Oh, I got it. I don't know, like, I grew up on Army of Darkness, and I didn't even know what Evil Dead was for the longest time. Probably until, like, I was even in high school. So, gosh, I don't know, that's tough for me. Just die. Holy cow. Gosh, I like them all equally. They're all like their own movie, you know, just like the way that they're filmed and how they start and how they end. I mean, they kind of are linear, but maybe not so much. Oh, what did I just pick up? Man. Let's use this. And let's use this. Use that.
Groovy.
Okay, so now I got a pistol. It's like Resident Evil controls. Tank controls. You're like a new man. Oh, cool. There was a vitamin in there. Alright. I do like how it's all modeled after pretty much the Evil Dead 2 cabin. Is there something on that table? Ugh. I'm gonna be fighting this. Whoops. This will allow you to save your game. Okay. Well, that's good. Let's go out here. Surprised at how early the stream was. Too happy though. It's 1 in the morning instead of 3. Oh, bummer. Sorry. Not horror related, but are you excited for Toy Story 4? I can't wait.
Oh
no.
Let's go. Yo, come get some.
Ah. Oh, I'm sorry I'm having so much trouble concentrating and playing this at the same time. Just gonna try to get away from the monsters. Ah, loot! Ugh. Oh no. Whoops. Dang it. Oh, I suck so bad on these controls. Okay. Ranking, Toy Story 4, I don't, gosh, I've only seen 1 and 2. And everybody talks about how sad part 3 is, and so, like, you know, I want to watch it with my significant other, and, you know, it's like, I hear it's sad, but happy as well, but I don't know, we just kind of avoided it, and then 4, I mean, yeah, if I can get 3 in, I'll definitely go see 4. I've grown up, in a way, with Toy Story, so I can't say I'm as excited as everybody else is, just because I haven't been up on it. Ranking the Evil Dead movies is a tough one. I've always liked 2 most, probably because it was the first one. Yeah, I feel like with just the Evil Dead series in general, whatever you've seen first is whatever you've seen first is just kind of like your what is happening? Yeah, and put it there. Whatever you've seen first is just kind of like your thing. Just like how when I saw Army of Darkness, I rented that new release when it came out. Actually, I did a whole video on Army of Darkness. That was like the last everything horrible review I did was on the Army of Darkness Scream Factory release, and was it worth it? And it totally is. I'm about to die. Whoops. It's almost like Nintendo controls, like backwards. Go out the door. Oh, jeez, they're still there. What? I'm just going for it.
I'll swallow your soul.
Let's go. Yo.
I just need to find the pages, right? That's all I gotta do. He's just running with his arms straight out.
I'll swallow your soul.
Oh no, I'm just like in a maze. Oh jeez, turds. Why does it take that long to kill them? Holy cow. There, man. Okay. Holy cow. This is difficult. Oh no, just stop already. Holy cow. Is this a dead end? Oh no. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Well, at least they're dropping health. I just gotta run for it again. No, jeez. Oh. Can I go this way? Nope. Nope. Forget it. Oh, jeez. This is stressful. Did I need that mushroom? Probably not, but... Run! Oh no, don't be dead end. Oh, jeez.
Come get it. Swallow this. Say hi to Disco for me.
I'm almost out of gasoline. Well, more loot. I wish it would go to the screen every time.
I'll swallow your soul.
Let's go.
No! Are you kidding me? Oh, I should have went the other way. Oh, jeez. Oh, hurry. They're right on your tail.
I'll swallow your soul.
This is another dead end. Oh, I swear to God. Oh.
Groovy.
Trying to do a combo of axe and chainsaw. What's wrong with it?
Munch on this. Groovy.
Okay, alright. So this forest is just dead ends. Oh my god, nope. Nope, I gotta go back to the cabin. No! They've got me pinned. I have no way to defend myself. Like, there's no block. As far as I can tell. I'm gonna run for it again. Just infinite skeletons out here in the forest. This is why I wanted to play with the Game Shark.
I'll swallow your soul.
Yo.
Okay, this way, I guess. It's the maze game. Oh no.
I'll swallow your soul.
You're gonna kill me because... Oh, Jesus. This is flipping ridiculous. No. It's gonna be one... Oh, God. Oh, jeez. What? Oh, no, don't be dead end. Oh,
Come
jeez.
get. Let's go. Yo. Come get some. I'm out.
That was close. Okay. No! No, more skeletons! At least, whoops. Yeah, I saw that video you did on Evil Dead. Do you think you will do any more reviews again at all? Really enjoyed all your reviews, Puppet Master, Creepshow 3. Thank you. I don't know. It's been, like I said, it's been kind of tough lately to do those reviews, and kind of like, I don't know, they're so hard. And, I had my first channel strike. Oh, what is this? What did I pick up? Draw a cord, okay. I did I don't know if you've ever seen Jackhammer Massacre. It's an absolutely horrendous film. You should never watch it. Of course, that's what the channel used to be about, was this, we'll watch the bad movie so you don't have to. And I did a review on this movie called Jackhammer Massacre. It was up for years, and it had a good amount of views on it. I mean, for a channel that's got 500 subscribers. So I wasn't, you know, I wasn't like super proud of it or anything, or felt like it was one of my best videos. But I did that video, and not too long ago, I get a strike on my channel. And I don't know why I got the strike, and obviously until I go in and look it up and see that somebody has taken it down, or YouTube took it down because of ownership. Somebody claimed ownership over it, over my video. And I'm not like one to be like super YouTube drama type person, but I didn't think anything of it. And I'm just running. I didn't think anything of it, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it be. And
Let's go.
I'm sorry, I can't talk and fight these skeletons at the same time. And I'll just accept it. But the thing is, when you get a channel strike, or when somebody takes ownership of one of your videos, you get there's like an email there that says who claimed it, and it was just like some random guy's Gmail address. It like had his name and at gmail.com, so I didn't even think anything of it. And I went back and thought about it, and I'm like, what if this is like some other person's review? This is like a guy that's got like a channel or something, and they want to take my video down because it's got more views in there. And I was just like, you know, who is this person? So I look up their name. I just Google their name on Google, and the first thing that comes up is an IMDb page for this person. I'm like, okay, and I click on their page, and I'm scrolling through, and it was the writer for Jackhammer Massacre. So, I mean, he did have a right to take it down, but I can guarantee, I mean, there are other Jackhammer Massacre reviews on YouTube right now, which is great, but mine, I think at the time, had the most views on it. So I imagine this guy's like, hey, I'm going to look up one of the movies that I wrote and see if I can find any reviews on it. So he probably typed in Jackhammer Massacre. My video was one of the first, if not the first, to pop up, just because there aren't many then. There wasn't then that many reviews on the movie. And he just watched it, and I didn't rip that movie apart, but I didn't I didn't let it go lightly, because the movie is garbage. It is absolutely garbage. And so I just I decided not to fight it, although I could have fought it with like fair use. But YouTube really puts up And I don't know if y'all have ever seen this process. So I'm sure some of you have. But if you get a strike against you and you try to fight it, they put up some scary wording. It's like, well, if you're taking this next step, will be like getting a lawyer, or you know, you're starting a legal process in fighting this. And because at first I'm like, well, it's fair use. I'm just doing a review of it, even though, like I said, all those reviews were just like a character type thing. Anyway, they're just jokes. And I went back and said this before. Some of the movies that I reviewed on the channel, I've actually grown to like, which is probably horrible because you're not supposed to. But I just thought it was funny that the writer put the claim on it and didn't. I mean, all the other Jackhammer Massacre reviews that I've seen, that I've went through and looked at, are still there. So again, he probably thought I was getting money for that, and I don't monetize any of my videos. I don't put any ads in any of my videos. I don't make any money from this channel. I make $0. I do not care. I do not want to make money from this channel. So maybe he thought that I was getting a lot of money from doing a negative review of his film. I've got to get out of this maze. Okay, I got another one. Now watch, another one will pop up. What are these? Do I need these? There's just a shit ton of them. Well, I'm pretty much lost, I think. Oh, as long as we get out of here, that's all I care about. What? This is like big. Yes, give me that. I will take that. Oh, goodies. Yeah, let's use that real quick. Alright, so now we can go back to that if we need to.
I'll swallow your soul.
Yo.
But yeah, Puppet Master and Creepshow 3, that was the very first video I ever did. That was a long ass time ago. What? Just killed a hillbilly deadite. It's alright. Gosh, I need more bullets. I feel like that's the only way to, like, keep them away. Moonshine jug. Very strong homemade moonshine. Don't get any on your hands. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's health or if it's gasoline for my chainsaw. I guess we will find out. No more mushrooms. There's just mushrooms everywhere. Are they health? Let's try it. Oh, I can combine it with another mushroom? Let's try that. That's not a combination. It's not a combination. Let's see. Okay. You must not have enjoyed the video. It sucks when you work on something that happens, especially when you're not trying to profit. Yeah, it does. I still have the video, and I thought about putting it back up because that strike has already been taken off and my channel's in good standing. Obviously, I don't think you can stream. I don't think you're allowed to stream live if your channel isn't in good standing. But the chainsaw video, yeah, super surprised at how many people have watched that video. And I get questions every October on that video. I try to answer. It's been forever. Like, that video is old as hell. And people still watch it or come to it because they still sell that chainsaw in different colors now. And it's the same chainsaw, but I think the key to that was taking what it was titled on Amazon and making that the title of my video, because people were just copying and pasting it to the search engine and being like, okay, well, I want to know what this is like. And I would have done a more thorough job on it had I known it was going to get that many
Nice
views.
place for an undead redneck.
What am I supposed to do here? There's so many items that I've got to pick up. Alright. I'm just super glad there isn't enemies popping up every... I saw something back here. Is this a thing? Yes, this generator has to be mainly started with a pulling mechanism of some kind. I've got the pulling mechanism! How in the heck did I manage that? What's happening? I'm getting a video. Oh no. Oh jeez. I don't have enough of anything to fight these. Oh jeez, no, I pushed start before it. No! Oh no, I didn't save any of that. I'm so bad at saving. Oh my gosh. What's gonna happen? Start me right back there. Oh my god. Oh. You know, I'm not used...
Press the friggin' start button, would ya?
I'm not used to these older games just like not holding my hand and not like, oh, well, I'll autosave right before this pivotal thing happens. Oh, it took me forever to get through that damn maze and grab that pull cord, which I didn't even know I needed. And it let out a shit ton of dead-eye zombies. What the heck? What the heck? This game has always been a son of a bitch.
Come on, today.
Oof. Oh, I didn't do that.
Am I insane?
Let's play the video again. Let's see. Didn't do any kind of saving. Maybe I have an old save on here. No game files were found. Not on this cartridge, anyway. I wonder if I have it on another cartridge. No, probably not. Well,
Let's go.
yep, I guess we gotta do this.
At first, everything
just went to shit.
Jenny's out there somewhere, alive. I can feel it. If I can find the pages from the Necronomicon.
Yep, okay. We know what to do now, I think. Cool. Alright, so we got a bunch of bullets. Jeez. Maybe your scientific experiments. Okay. Alright. And we gotta get the page in here. Whoop. Whoop. Doing much better now. Okay. Page 1. How many pages are in the Necronomicon? Do we know? Can I go this way? Take a shortcut around the house? Okay, alright.
I'll swallow your soul.
Let's go.
Now, can I remember where everything was? Probably not. Actually, I don't want to go this way.
I'll swallow your soul.
I feel like this way was all dead ends.
I'll swallow your soul.
Yo, come get some.
No.
I'll swallow your
Oh.
soul.
Munch on this.
Looks like a finisher.
Say hi to Disco for me. Let's go.
Don't know why that's a saying. Oh,
I'll swallow your soul.
no. That spin move, it gets me every time. Oh, I hate that I have to go here to power up. Then they run away. Cowards. Yeah, I'll take some of that right now, actually. No, no, weak. Oh, you suck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. God. Alright, I'm busting out the gun.
Groovy.
Yes, it's very groovy. Ugh. Give me something. Oh, and it's way over here. Alright. Oh shit, I just took it. I really enjoyed how the reviews you did was structured, where you would review something horrible and then a recommendation at the end for something good too. Have you seen any new horrors lately? Yeah, that was kind of the whole idea, was to like have like a palate cleanser at the end of the video, so you could, you know, because if you're watching something that terrible that's just not even good to watch, you need something good to watch. So that's what Lids of Death would do. Have I seen any new horrors lately? I have so many saved on my computer that I need to watch. I'm trying to think, like... Oh, nope. What I've watched recently. I thought about doing a top 10 video, but there's so many top 10 Oh my god. There's so many top 10 videos on channels, and I decided not to do that. But I had a top 10 from last year. I really, really liked Upgrade, even though I don't think it's a horror movie, really. It's kind of like a sci-fi. Oh, there it is. Kind of like a sci-fi horror in a way. I was not expecting the gore in it, so I counted it, and it was just like fun to watch.
I'll swallow your soul.
Yo, come get some. Let's go. Yo, come get some.
If I just keep taunting, they
Let's
won't
go.
come out
Yo,
of the ground.
come get some. Let's go. Yo, come get some. Let's go. Yo, come get some. Let's go.
And maybe that kind of worked. I don't know.
Yo, 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 yo. Let's go. Yo, what's the matter, you chicken?
Oh my gosh, that's great. Just kind of random. Maybe I should start picking up some of these. I'll pick up a couple more and see if I can combine them. I feel like that's something. Oh no, they already combined them that way. Okay. So we're back to Hillbilly Spot. I don't know if I should even do this yet, but let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. Alright. Let's get back. This guy's gonna come out of the corner. Oh, I'm out of bullets. This guy's easier than the skeletons. What did he drop? Oh, bullets. Top 10 most horrible movies would be great and different. Do you have a lot of horror collectibles apart from the ones you have shown on the channel? I do. I was gonna go like down the list of like everything I owned, but I got like some stuff that's like old, and I try to keep it new because I want people to come to the channel. Like I've got like some old, really cool laser discs of horror movies, and I think they're cool, but I don't think anybody's looking for that type of thing. I mean, if you've seen a laser disc, it's just it looks like a giant record, but it's like a giant CD, and the cases on them are just awesome because it's the artwork like blowed up. Looks great. Let me grab one. I'm gonna grab one right now. We'll just do an everything horrible product review. I'm gonna grab one of my favorites, wherever it be. Let's see. I swear I'm here. You can hear me. I'm here. Ugh. So, you know, obviously this is a laser disc, the size of what kind of like what a record would be, and they're like super thick, and the movie is on both sides. I think you play like half the movie on one side and half on the other. It's like ancient technology. Not too many people had them, but it's like a record in the sense that, like, it's got the artwork on these, and you get like chapters and stuff. Just a giant DVD is what it is. I don't know if that's going to really show you much, but that's what it looks like. So I was going to do like a whole like section on laser discs, but I don't think the world is clamoring for this type of review. So I decided not to do it. And I mean, I've got like older stuff, like that as well. And I've done so much like Creepshow stuff. Like I've got the original like Creepshow book, like comic book, like that has like the movie stories in it, which is really cool. I just got all kinds of stuff I could do reviews on, all in my office here. But I just don't know what people want to see, and most of the time on those types of reviews, I get questions like, "How much is it?" and "Where can I find this?" And like I said, all the titles on those reviews are for people that just are going to copy and paste it right into Amazon or vice versa. I really enjoy Laserdisc videos. There's a YouTuber I watch called Oliver Harper who does a collection videos on them. They sell them at most conventions in the UK, but they normally cost a lot. And that's what's crazy around here. I went and got these. My whole entire collection I got for like $1 a piece. And I don't know why they're so expensive when people sell them like on eBay or somewhere else. They're dead technology. Like nobody really wants them. I want horror ones. I don't want like my whole movie collection to be Laserdisc, but like I want the horror ones because we all know horror movies have the best covers. So I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. That's how I feel about them. They shouldn't be expensive. Like I said, it's a dead technology. It should in no way. They should be $1 a piece. Like if you really want them, they made a lot. I know there's a lot out there. I've seen people's collections, and they look like, like a record collector type collections that are just, in boxes and boxes.
Ah, nice place for an undead redneck.
But I mean, it shouldn't be that way. Oh no! You guys, I forgot to save it. I forgot to grab the save thing. If I die, I'm right back to where I was. Okay, I'm not going to do that yet. I just won't do that yet. I'll go back to the cabin. I think I can go back to the cabin. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to try to combine shrooms. Can I do that? Okay, so I've got two. Proper know-how. I don't think I know the know-how. No. That does not allow me to do that. Where did you get the Halloween 3 hat you wear in some of the videos? It's awesome. I got that at a horror convention in Kansas City, which that probably, if you're from the UK, that probably doesn't really matter. But gosh, I'm trying to think of the name of the company. It was custom made. Like I don't know if you ever seen like in the middle of a mall or in the middle of like a store, there's just like some like kiosk where a person has like this machine that like automatically sews patterns into like hats and shirts. Like it just, like whatever you want, it does it. Well, this guy had done it, but he had made a bunch of like horror themed hats. And I picked up that one. Also the Reanimator one is the one they made too. And they look authentic. They look like they're like an officially licensed thing, but they're not. So, I mean, that's, I had to pick those up as soon as I saw them. Laserdiscs are excellent collectibles. I have Batman '89 and Batman. Hell yeah, those. Love the Burton Batmans. I haven't seen those in such a long time. With that being said, I don't own just horror Laserdiscs, even though I said that's what I wanted to collect. When I bought my bulk of them, I got things like Escape from LA and Airplane, some other comedy movies as well. Oh, I got like Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park was like a 2-disc version, and I have a Laserdisc player, and I just need to hook it up and get it going. I'm thinking about having a party, like a Friday the 13th party the next time there's a Friday the 13th, and just showing a bunch of horror movies, but showing them on Laserdisc. I think that would just be, that'd be really cool, because I was trying to show these to some of my younger friends, and they're just kind of like, what? Like, this is how people watched movies then? And I'm like, no. This is not how people watched movies then. It was like how a select few watched movies then. Another cool thing is that I think some of them had like commentaries on them, and I think when DVD won the format war, even though I don't think it was much of a war, they moved a lot of those Laserdisc commentaries over to the DVD commentaries. So it was like they already had special features ready to go, even though DVDs, back then I was just excited to have like a cool menu that was animated, but then got really into commentaries and behind the scenes featurettes and stuff, like we all are. Every horror fan is into the special features. I'm going to go this way and try to get back to the cabin.
Let's go.
I'm just running. I don't know. Oh, jeez. How am I supposed to fight two things that are... Yeah, and they run away, and... Oh, they didn't take much of my health. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh. It's so hard to aim in this.
Yo.
Just take me back to the cabin. Like, can this just be back to the cabin? Oh, it's the gravesite. So this has got to be close. Yes! Holy cow, I could have just went that way. Weak. I've got to save it. Like, that's priority number one right here. And then I need to collect as much loot and health and bullets as I can to go fight those Deadeye hillbillies. Do I always have to come back here to save it? Yeah, I will use this now. How do I use it? This tape will allow you to save your game. Okay. That's why Arrow is so great, because of the overall effort put into the features and artwork and restoration. Do you own any VHS? I definitely agree with Arrow there. I definitely agree with you about Arrow. A lot of care and detail into their releases, and there's nothing more depressing than buying a semi-expensive Blu-ray and opening it up and there's just like nothing in it but the disc. But with like Arrow Video, you get like most of the time, if you get the early releases, you get those booklets, or you get a really cool slipcover. And like my Reanimator came with because now they got the Arrow Steelbook, but I got the American first version, which was like in this white thick slipcase, and it came with like Polaroids almost of screenshots of the movie, which I thought were a really cool thing. Like sometimes there's a poster. I'm trying to think what like the Children of the Corn Arrow release came with a poster, and my good friend Insane Mike, I wish he would watch. He did the special features behind the scenes, or not behind the scenes, but he did the I think the revisiting. And John, he runs childrenofthecorn.com, and they went out and revisited the house from the movie and filmed it and did some, because that's here. I live in Iowa, and Iowa is where they shot Children of the Corn. So they went and did the special features for that movie and did some commentary on it too. And that Arrow video came with a poster. I thought that was so cool that those guys got to do that. And, but Insane Mike, he's a director for Prescribed Films, so you should check that out if you're bored and you want to watch some movies. Okay, where was I? I'm trying to save this, but do I need to put it actually on the tape thing? On the deck, okay. Oh, do I own any VHSs? Yes, I do. I was just thinking about that last night as I was scrolling through Amazon Prime, and I saw the Toxic Avenger came up, and I actually bought our video store's rental of that. It's just about had it. It looks like crap. Yeah, I kept a lot of my VHSs that were horror related in my collection, but I got rid of most. I took those right to the Goodwill, just because I rebought them all on DVD, so DVD or Blu-ray. How do I save this game? Let me look up the instructions, because I know if I go back to that house, I'm gonna die. And then I'm gonna be then we're right back to square one, and that's what I don't want. How do you save? Save. On-screen information. Inventory screen. Options. Map. Chest. Oh, there's a map? Uh-oh. See, I'm not paying attention, y'all. Oh, there's a map. How do I get over to it? Oh my gosh. Oh, well. That's not really that's not a very good map. Objects, chainsaw, axe, saving and loading. Saving games. You can save your progress to a memory card whenever you are at an inventory chest and have a blank save tape. Oh, that's behind the cabin. Okay. That's what that was. Okay, now we can get back there before I die, maybe. I don't think I'm gonna die. But there was something in here that I didn't grab. What was that? There's a vitamin. Okay. Alright, let's go unload some stuff in the chest and... Yet. Uh-oh. Just getting a little worried there. I did bring out my my other Dreamcast. This is my childhood Dreamcast. It's in excellent shape, and I didn't want to have to dig it out, but I did just in case there was audio issues, or if there were like last night it froze and then we had audio issues. So. Let's see. I don't like how those monsters are waiting for me out there. This game drove me mad. Evil Dead Regeneration with leaps and bounds better. That is exactly right, Steven. I'll be playing that later this week. I'm playing them in order. I'm playing this one first because this was the first one that came out. And then Fistful of Boomstick, which is like a melee game for the PlayStation 2. And then Evil Dead Regeneration, which I'm going to play on Friday? What's today, Wednesday? Yeah, so Thursday and Friday. So the rest of the week is Evil Dead. So you should come back and watch me play Regeneration. That one actually has Ted Raimi in it too, as playing the little character in that. I need to save it. Holy cow, I need to save it. I really enjoy the Children of the Corn movies on Blu-ray. Blu-ray trilogy. Okay, cool. Hated the one they released in the mid-2000s, though. I only have WDF videos and Scooby-Doo from when I was a kid. I imagine you mean like you still have those on VHS. Cool as hell. I mean, everybody, like, some of the stuff that I have on VHS until recently, you can't get. I mean, you just can't get on Blu-ray or DVD. And the one thing I had held on to VHS-wise for a long time was Mind Warp, starring Bruce Campbell. And that movie had just lived on VHS forever. And then recently, a company released it with Brain Scan. I already own Brain Scan from Scream Factory. So I don't want to pay the price for these 2 movies that are available on one disc. I just want Mind Warp. Like, I feel like Mind Warp could sell its own release. It's got Angus Scrimm in it, and then Bruce Campbell. I mean, I think it's a really good movie. I think it's still on Amazon Prime right now. You should definitely check it out. I think it's completely underrated, and I tell everybody I know about it, and I'm telling y'all now. Let's save this. No, I don't want to move it. Oh, I see the save option over there now. P.S. Bruce is voicing the new Evil Dead game, so he's not quite done with it. Yeah, every time one of them, like being Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, or Rob Tappert, or whoever, anybody associated with the Evil Dead, they're like, okay, this time we're done. We're really done. I don't believe it. I always take it with a grain of salt. Like, why... why... Oh, here we go.
Let's go.
Like, they always talk about that. Bruce Campbell's like, I'm done playing Ash. I won't do it anymore. I'll pass it over to anybody else who wants to do it. It's like, whatever. You're gonna come back and you're gonna do it. Like, everybody knows. It's ridiculous. Okay, I gotta empty some of this stuff out of here because I don't know what all it does. What does this thing do? Generic multivitamin, chewable orange flavored, will replenish health. Oh, okay. Well, we'll keep that because we need health. Although it takes a separate slot. Bogus. Bogus. Okay. So, should we go back to the Hillbillies? That's what I'm kind of wondering. I need to pull up they're waiting for me. I need to pull up a strategy guide. But I'm going to go back to the Hillbillies now that I know I can get back there without running through all that damn forest. Took a couple hits there. Oh, wait. That's through the front.
I'll swallow your soul.
No, you won't. Are they going to still be waiting there for me? No. Oh, they are. Oh, Jesus. Oh, run. Run, BC. We'll run around the house. We won't run through it, even though that might be safer. Okay, yeah, up over here. So there's stuff over here. This is the shovel for digging. Okay. So let's see. Saw a video about Mind Warp a while ago. Need to see it, especially with the great cast. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome too. Like, it's not short of any Gru. That's for damn sure. I really enjoy it. And that release that I saw isn't clear as to what it has on it. It could probably just be a trailer, but I think it was just a Fangoria movie. Like, they may have like produced it or funded it in some way. It wasn't a theatrical movie. I mean, we all know that Bruce hasn't really been in the theater much. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's her. Oh, that's great. Oh no! Why are there so many enemies on the way to fighting more enemies? Oh Jesus! Yeah, just keep coming, I guess. Holy cow. Holy cow. I should have saved those bullets. I'm so stupid. Okay. Let's I'm just going for it. I'm wasting all my shit. What's all on the ground? Is he gonna follow me back? Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna let these hillbillies out and then just run away. I wonder if I can do that. No, I'm not picking up any more mushrooms. That's just taking up space. Can I go over here? That's a car. This feels like it's a spot right here.
Oh, it's locked.
Well, let's go for it. I mean, I just saved it, so if they kill me, kill me. Never played this Evil Dead. It's the PS2 ones I remember playing. Do you like the original Wicker Man movie? Yeah, this one actually did come out on PS2 as well. It doesn't look as good. It doesn't play as well. It's really clunky because I remember my friend bought it because it came out. This one came out like a couple months before the Dreamcast version came out. And when I got the Dreamcast version, it was just played better, ran better, and sounded better in every way, which is weird because PlayStation was pretty awesome, even at the end of its life. But yeah, then the next two, I don't have fond memories of Fistful of Boomstick, but I've got fond memories of Regeneration because that game is just fun as hell. The original Wicker Man movie, I haven't seen it. I've only seen those crazy, crazy scenes from the remake with Nick Cage, which I know a lot of people hold the original Wicker Man dear to their hearts. So, if I had seen it, I would definitely be able to provide an opinion. I cannot. But it's definitely on my list. Okay, let's see. I don't think this is a good idea, but... They're cool looking. Hillbillies. Okay, so let's load up on this. And then let's load up on this. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm probably going to die. I probably shouldn't have fought and used up all my bullets before I got here, so let's just go for it. Oh, I got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one too. There was 3 of them though, right? I've gotten incredibly lucky. Let's eat this up. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go back. Alright. I think there's another one. Oh, there's a save thing. Oh. Oh, I don't know where that one is, so I'll just let him roam around out there while I check out. They're horrible. You have found your trusty old boomstick. Where? I feel horrible about what I got done to Graham. Pa says we ain't got no choice and told us to forget about her. I wish we hadn't found her in those damn pages in the woods, because things aren't being right around here since. I like how they write like that in their letter. They write how they talk. Oh, I just automatically have the shotgun. Well then, okay. Well, let's find some loot in this cabin because... What? I can't walk on... Oh, it's a table, I think. Any loot? Any loot? Come on. Why can't this get an HD remake? I'd be down for that. I mean, it would get some higher res textures. Trapdoor's wet shut. Okay. Do I need a shovel? Great movie, worth a watch. Are you a fan of Afraid of the Dark? Hell yeah, I'm a fan. I just saw that they're releasing, or not releasing, but they're coming out with a new version. A reboot, I guess you could say. There is something on the floor. What was it? I don't know what it was. I don't know what was on the floor. But yeah, oh no! Oh no, I pushed the wrong button. And I just screwed myself. I don't know where these Billhillies came from. Thought I killed them all. But I saved it. I want to give this one more shot. I know I've been on here for a while, but we're going to get one more shot. I usually only stream for about an hour. But I'm going to give it another shot. So,
let's go.
Let's go. Do I need to put anything back in here? Yes. Gotta put these damn mushrooms back in. I should have saved it after I moved it. Okay, let's do this quick. Don't need this. Don't need this. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the rest of the stuff. Alright, so we'll go. Basically, I'm just gonna run for it. Oh no, the controls. Oh no. He's in the way. This is garbage. Absolute garbage. Oh my god. I just really done and went and screwed things up. Just going for it. I'm gonna zigzag because I feel like the pick up this shovel. No, no! He's gonna hit on me. Oh yeah, I need to taunt while I'm running through here, so they stay away.
Let's go. Yo, come get some. Let's go. Yo, come get some. Let's go. Yo, come get some.
They do hide.
Let's go. Yo, come get some. Let's go. Yo.
Love Are You Afraid of the Dark? Such a great starting point to horror. It was that Goosebumps and It. I remember seeing really young, getting the horror stuff. Yeah, definitely It for sure. Goosebumps. I loved collecting them. I did not really like to read them. I think I had the whole first series and read maybe 2 of the books. Which is just terrible to think, but It is a great starting point. What did I start in horror? It's Friday the 13th. A New Beginning is probably one of the first horror movies I ever seen. When I was a little kid, I learned how to operate the VHS, and I learned how to run the VHS, and my mom would rent movies, and that movie was something I just learned how to put in and play, and no one would be in the room, and they would come walking in, and they would see me just watching Friday the 13th: A New Beginning. So once we had that, we like dubbed it off. I watched it all the time. I watched that movie over and over and over again. And it's not everybody's favorite Friday the 13th movie either. Like they just, I feel like it's the Halloween 3 of the Friday the 13th series. It's, spoiler alert, because it's not Jason, and because Jason isn't in the movie, and it's all really about Tommy Jarvis more than anything in a way. But people would probably really enjoy it now because everyone's, not everyone, but a lot of people suffer from mental health. And I mean, that's basically what Tommy Jarvis is going through the entire movie. And not saying anybody should relate to what he's gone through, but it's definitely something that people could probably still watch today, even though it's got like the most nudity in a lot of, compared to other Friday films. Okay, so let's load up on some health. And I don't have many bullets, so I don't think I'm going to be as lucky as I was the last time. Can I skip this part maybe? Just start shooting the hellbillies? I can. I don't know why it misses sometimes. Was that the first horror you remember really scaring you? Halloween 3 was another for me, so many great memories watching that with my grandma years ago. The first horror that I remember scaring me? Wow, I don't know. I was so desensitized at an early age. It's a really good question. And incredibly hard to answer. Because I can't remember. I remember movies when I was younger that scared me, but I don't know if I can remember the first one that scared me. I mean, I must have been scared of that Friday the 13th movie because I still have nightmares about Jason chasing me in my dreams. Even though none of the Friday the 13th movies actually scare me, I'm still scared of the idea of a man in a hockey mask chasing you. That's just me. Not horror, but I remember being really scared of Edward Scissorhands more than I remember wanting Edward Scissorhands to be a horror movie. Oh gosh. I remember I wanted it to be a horror movie, and it's obviously something else. So, but pretty cool. Still, I think to this day, it's still kind of a cool movie. I think it's like a tragic comedy. I don't know how you say those words together. I think I'm doing okay. Is there a chest in here? Now these guys are gonna surround me. So I better equip. Whoops.
Groovy.
Oh, moonshine. So I can make moonshine? I probably have to make moonshine, don't I? Eventually. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna be surrounded as soon as I hit the start button, so.
Second.
Did I do it? Oh, wow. He was just like floating there for a second. What the heck? I did it. Oh, I did not mean to use that. I'm so backwards with these controls. Just need to remember start. Looking for loot. I'm just like scanning the walls and oh, I picked up something. Moonshine, I think. Can I combine it with this? Oh, I made fuel. Oh, you do make fuel with moonshine. What consoles do you own? Have you got any of the classic systems that come with the games I run? If you could see directly right down here on my desk, you would see my classic NES, the classic SNES, and the PlayStation. And I'm going to be pre-ordering the Sega Classic. But I own so many. I've got the Dreamcast here. I've got a real Nintendo. I've got a real Super Nintendo. I've got a Sega, a Sega CD. All real hardware. The Nintendo 64, a Sega Saturn, an Atari 2600. I try to have everything, just because I'm not a big gamer, but just like as a collector anyway. So I mean, I have a lot of game systems, and I have a big party pretty much every year, which we just play nothing but video games. I hook up all those old systems and we just go at it for the entire night. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, the GameCube. Obviously, I'm going to be playing some GameCube later this week. Obviously, some PlayStation 2. We already played the PlayStation 3, and those aren't really like classic systems or classic consoles, but I do own them. You probably can't see it. Oh, yeah, you can see it. I got the Game Boy, 3DS, DS. Just too much. I've got too much. Absolutely too much. Some might say, no, you're fine. There are going to be monsters in here. Uh-oh. I can save it, and I'm definitely going to do that. Yeah, let's save over. Oh, we can do this, so let's do this.
Let's go.
I definitely appreciate autosaves in today's games. Simply Dusty. That's me. You're about to see, Kenny McCarty, you're about to see some of the best video games. This is Evil Dead. Hail to the King. Ooh. Wow, human body parts. Disgusting. The pump has been disassembled. Well, guess what? I think I have the part for that. This has got to be it, right? I'm lucky, and this is it.
Huh. Missing a part.
Something else is missing. Give it to me, baby. Hail to the king. Yeah, he taunts too. Let's.
Come get some. Let's go. Yo, come get some.
It's Evil Dead for the rest of the week. The rest of the week is Evil Dead on everything horrible. So just FYI. Not this game, but Evil Dead games in general. Which door did I come in? Let's go on this one. I need the other part. I don't know what the other part is. I'm gonna guess like an engine? Oh, that's the door. Oh, wrong way. I don't like this pig sound. I'm gonna have to fight. Not sure why it did that. The pig side door is locked. So I bet there's like a boss, a pig boss in there. I think I'm done with this part for right now. I've been streaming for a while, so I'm just going until I die. And then after that, it's done. But maybe I'll revisit it. Who knows? I've already like made promises to revisit some of the other games. I just bought the PS1 Classic because it had finally gone down from, is that euros, 90 to 30, down to, do you collect Funko Pops? Wow, that's quite a price drop. I got mine for Christmas, so fortunately I didn't get any deals on it. But the Funko Pops, when they first started coming out, I've got a few back there. You probably can see them on my shelf there. I've got Slimer and a couple of other characters. But they, I think they're cool. I feel like their production is slipping. I also feel like they're like a last minute type thing. I mean, they're good. They're a great gift idea. It's just that I've got so many now that I can't. I have no more room for them, and I feel like you either got to commit like 100% on these pop figurines, or you just don't collect them. But I've got those two back there, and I have the Nalani got me the Nalani, who's Elizabeth. Pounds. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm just a dumb American. The Big Trouble Little China, the 3 samurais from that, which were really cool. But I feel like with design-wise, they all kind of look the same. So, except for this Slimer one that I got, it really looks like Slimer. Sometimes they just don't look like the characters. And I don't think everything deserves to be a pop figurine. Like, just like normal looking characters. Like, the Jurassic Park one, with the laying down Jeff Goldblum, that's hilarious. But like, just like regular Jeff Goldblum, like standing up or, just normal. Like, to me, that doesn't... Oh, he's not dead. To me, that doesn't deserve like a figurine, or even like much of the characters from them. Like if you had like Tim from Jurassic Park, like I'm sure somebody wants that pop figurine, but like, is that a cool figurine? I mean, when you've got stuff that's like from like Diamond Toys that look really good, and with Todd McFarlane stuff as well. I mean, I don't know. They have their market. I'm just running away. These guys. These Deadites suck. They need to drop bullets. I wonder if they did motion capture for Bruce Campbell in this, because it really doesn't look like his run, even though I don't know if I've ever seen him run.
Let's let's go.
I'm taunting them, but they're not going away.
Don't get some.
Ah, shit.
I'll swallow your soul.
Run! Okay. Where do I need to use that shovel? I'm gonna kill her. I think she's gonna have loot. No! Oh my god. There's no strategy in the fighting. I'm sorry for people who are watching. Did she not die? Oh, she just flew away in the sky like in the movie. That was awesome. A lot of fan service in this game for sure. I mean, if these things aren't gonna die, I need their loot though. Why did it take so long to die? I sold a lot of mine because I had loads of Star Wars ones. I mainly collect WWE, He-Man, Toy Story ones now. The prices of some of them is ridiculous though. Really, I'm curious. I see them relatively cheap, around around the stores that we visit. But they only make certain ones at certain amounts, and then like you have like store exclusive ones. So you might only be able to get one like we have a place called Target, obviously here in America, and like they have like larger ones and certain ones that are only sold there, so it's pretty exclusive for sometimes. So that would, as a collector, that would frustrate me. But South Park, hell yeah. Am I looking forward to 3 from Hell? Great question. I don't know, because I wasn't a big fan of House of a Thousand Corpses, but I really liked The Devil's Rejects. But I feel like Rob Zombie's body of work in between then hasn't been stellar. Hasn't been. I haven't enjoyed a lot. I think the last thing that I really enjoyed that he did was probably the Salem Witch Trials one. What was that one called? I forgot. I've already forgot. I felt like that one was like a return to form. And then he did 31, which I was just having so much trouble grasping 31 that the chase ones and the older ones go for loads on eBay. Really. In the UK, some Disney ones are between... Wow. Okay. I forget... Man, Pop has the licensing for everything. Like... Star Wars and Disney characters. I mean, there's literally a Pop figurine for anything. Maybe if they made like a Creepshow Pop figurine. I don't know. Or like a Tom Hanks Burbs figurine. That would be badass. Did they make a RoboCop Pop figurine? That'd be sweet as hell. I mean, it would just be RoboCop with a giant head, and you wouldn't see his beady eyes, but like they have. Lords of Salem, yes. I enjoyed that movie. I didn't realize how good that movie was until 31 came out, and I went back and watched 31. I'm sorry, Lords of Salem. I'm like, wow, this is good. Like, I feel like if he would have stayed on that path, but he's got his own style, and he usually sticks with it. So, I mean, you can't argue with that. He's staying true to himself, and some people either hate it or love it. But it's always, for me, it's always a mixed bag for him. I either love his movies or I don't like it. And I'm indifferent about the Halloween movies, if that's a question that's on the tip of your tongue. I own the Scream Factory like box set that has all of them like crammed together. But I feel like his first one was just kind of like he counted on us to know what Halloween was. And then the second one was like his vision, which I've just been, like I said, indifferent about. Well, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now. Kind of wondering. There's a RoboCop one out. Doesn't look great. The NECA RoboCop figures are really good though. Oh my god, I love NECA. I think they charge a little too much for their figurines. You probably can't see it, but I'm gonna grab it and move it a little bit closer. But I got this last year. My fiance gave this to me. I don't know if she's watching right now or not. She's on tour. But this thing is so incredibly detailed. And I was gonna do a review on this, but I'm like, it's not really horror related. But Ed 209, he does all the sounds that Ed 209 makes, but the batteries are dead, and I played it too much. But what's funny about this is it plays his gunshots in the first scene when he comes and he shoots the guy at the board meeting, and you can hear the people in the background like screaming, like because drop your weapon, and he's shooting that guy like to pieces, to chunks. But I love this thing. This thing is every little detail is on it, and I think NECA nailed that one for sure. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do next. There's still no Halloween Blu-ray collection out in the UK, unfortunately. Oh, that's a bummer. That Scream Factory one was way too expensive. I didn't have any buyer's remorse, but I do regret how much it was at launch, and still is now if you have to buy it from somebody else, like brand new or used. People want a lot for that, and it's crazy. They should have just kept. It shouldn't have been it shouldn't have been limited. It should have just been here. Like, this is the definitive collection. Just buy it. That's great. My girlfriend wants that. Dad, Ed 209 is excellent, and I wish I had the batteries ready to go so you could hear the sound clips coming from him, because it sounds really good for a figurine. I hated what they did to Ed 209 and RoboCop 3. Yeah, that was kind of weird. That whole kid scenario made it like they were trying to make it for kids, and I just don't think they were gonna accomplish that with an ultra violent satire RoboCop killing movie. Like, you can't get, even though 3 was tame compared, but it's part of the series. I don't know what to do next. Oh, this is by far my longest stream, and this is probably how long they would have been had I not ran into audio issues and or console issues. Yesterday I probably should have just got out my original Dreamcast and hooked it up. But I think I'm going to call it. I think we've done pretty good. Since I've been on here for about an hour and 40 minutes, so we got a lot of Evil Dead time in. yeah, I'm gonna call it, and I'll probably definitely be on tomorrow doing Evil Dead. Yeah, a fistful of boomstick. I think that's what I call it. Well, what I've been calling it anyway. I can't quite read it off of my shelf from here. Gonna be playing that. Probably be an early one. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday will probably be another early one for sure. Evil Dead Regeneration. I want that one to be early because I want to play through that one again. I have a desire to play that one, so that one's I want to play it and then like get some time in on that one. I didn't expect to get this much time on this one. I expected to die a lot, and I feel like I've gotten lucky a lot of times with this game. So thanks for the people who have asked questions and hopped on tonight. And if you've hopped on and just checked it out for a minute, thank you. And I'll be back tomorrow. And then the next day. Like I said, the rest of the week is Evil Dead. So stick around. We've definitely got more.